Hello everyone, and in today's video I have a Five Nights at Freddy's Chibi fan art. It's all done with Prismacolor markers and it's on Canson mixed media paper. So this video was originally uploaded back in December 2015? It's either that or January 2016, I'm not sure. But it is over a year old now. Like I said in previous videos, I'm working on re-editing old videos and giving them voiceovers. This is just another one of those old videos. I'll get through them all eventually. I say I'm almost through all of them. I think about halfway there. So, from what I can remember, I'm pretty sure this is one of my third marker drawings that I did. Let's see. Petra. Or is it the second? Oh, this could be the second one I did. It might just be. So yeah, this is the... Pretty sure this is the second marker drawing I ever did. Still trying to figure stuff out back then. Still trying to figure out how to use markers now, but I think I'm a little better now than I was before. Really don't recall having any issues with this one. I think it went pretty smoothly for the most part. Though I do remember this particular drawing took me a little longer than the one I did previously, and Prismacolor markers don't exactly smell too great. So I know after a while I started to feel pretty lightheaded and the smell was starting to get to me, and I'm pretty sure I had to take a break a couple times there because I couldn't take the smell anymore. So that was an interesting experience. Never really experienced that before, and I was just like, whoa, that's not good. That's not good at all. And I actually did this as a Christmas present for my cousin, and I specifically remember him telling me that it stunk really bad. Like, it actually smelled bad. Like, it smelled like my markers. Even when I gave it to him, it still smelled like them. And I was like, yeah, it should have been there when I was drawing it. It smelled even worse. Honestly surprised I didn't pass out back then. I'm really sensitive to smells, and some strong smells can give me migraines, and I don't know, I was a bit worried when I was drawing this. I was like, I hope this doesn't happen often. I hope that's just a rare occurrence, but I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've been alright since then. I think I've gotten used to the smell. I still have to take breaks every now and then, because sometimes it just gets too much, no matter how many times I use markers. I know I'm just sitting here talking about how bad alcohol markers smell, because I'm not sure what to even say about this drawing right here. Like I said, it's been a year, over a year, and yeah, not a whole lot to say. I was just trying to learn how to use markers appropriately, or effectively, whatever you want to say. Trying to learn how to use them well. It went alright. Didn't run into any major problems, mainly because they are little chibis and they are really simplified, and their color palette's really simplified, so it was pretty hard. Now it was pretty easy to get the colors that I wanted for this one, since it's all really chibi-fied and cartoony, and their colors are simplified to begin with. It wasn't too hard to color them. But I already had all the colors that I needed in my Prismacolor set. a lot of the colors in that set are really bright. They don't really lend too well to more realistic drawings, but they're pretty fine for cartoony ones. Oh, I could talk about right here. I do remember this part. I was trying to blend the black into the red. It went over alright, I suppose. This is my, like, first attempt to really try to blend colors together. Like, I was pretty new to markers back then, so... It was alright. Kinda hard to blend such a deep, dark color like black into the reds, which is arguably a lot lighter than the black is. But I finessed it a little bit, fiddled with it, and I got it to transition decently well. I probably could have used darker colors, like maybe if I had darker colors I could have used darker red and maybe some browns and some other colors that are a little bit darker to ease the transition between the black and the red. But really didn't have that many options in my color palette back then. I was also really new to markers, so I still wasn't too sure what I was doing. Not that big of a deal, I suppose. It happens. I know, I'm not bothered by it. Though I do pretty sure my cousin ended up liking his present. So, that's all that really matters for this piece, at least. That the person it was intended for liked it. At least I think he liked it. I mean, I hope he did. Who knows, maybe he didn't. Maybe he secretly hated it and didn't tell me. Whatever. So this whole space I'm drawing, or coloring I should say right now, is kind of odd. It's all very warped. The stage is very round, and the curtains are very stylized. Honestly, when I was drawing this, I wasn't sure how I wanted it to look, and I also had like a few days until Christmas to give this to him, so I didn't really have a lot of time to think about it. So I was just like, you know what, this will look good. I'll just do this, whatever. And I just went for it. Probably could have been a lot better. I said I probably could have been a lot better if I had a little bit more time. Didn't waste a whole bunch of time and procrastinate and do it at the last minute, which is what I'm really good at. Probably the only thing I'm good at. Pretty sure I've said this before in previous videos, but wasting time is the one thing I'm good at. Anyway, here I'm coloring with color pencils because I didn't have the colors I wanted to use in my markers, so I was like, I'll just use color pencils for the eyes and the mouths. Also, the eyes and the mouth were a really small space, and I didn't really feel comfortable enough coloring those in with markers just yet. Now I wouldn't really have a problem with coloring the mouths and eyes with markers, now that I've gotten more used to them. And I've gotten more colors since this drawing. I've also tried a couple different brands of markers since then too. Still haven't gotten my hands on any Copic sketches yet though, because they're expensive and I'm poor. I have tried Copic chows. I only have 4 of them, so I haven't used them as much as say the Prismacolors, but from what I used of the chows, I like them. I wouldn't mind using more of them. Just have to get my hands on them eventually. I mean, comparing them to the Copic sketch markers, they're not too expensive. I think they're a couple dollars cheaper than the sketch ones, so. Maybe one day I'll get my hands on a few more Copic Chows. Maybe some sketches, who knows. Probably no time soon since I really don't have a whole lot of money at all. So I'm using the white gel pen right now. I suppose I've been using it for a little while now. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I used it to just bring the characters out from the background, make them stand out a little bit more. Give them a little more cartoony effect too. And I'm using the color pencils right now to add just little highlights here and there. Little pops of colors on the characters. By the way, I never drew Foxy's legs. When I was originally drawing this out, I didn't know where to put Foxy, so I'm like, I'm just gonna shove him behind Freddy and never give him legs. So, now you know. In this drawing, Foxy has no legs. I never drew him legs, ever. Yay. That's a fun fact. I'm sure you all care. And I'm pretty sure I'm just about done. Yep. There it is. Looks alright. The black at the very bottom of the stage looks a bit atrocious, but oh well. It's an older piece, what can you do? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.